What's up, everybody? It's J and J with Justin and Jordan. What we got today, Justin? I'm extra amped up. You already know what time of the fucking year it is, bro.
It's playoff ball.
It's playoff ball. It's playoff fucking basketball.
Starts
Let's get
today.
this shit rolling.
Yeah, so today we got our playoff predictions, first round predictions. The play-in just ended yesterday. The Chicago Bulls lost to the Miami Heat, and we had the Pelicans defeat the Sacramento Kings to be the 8th seed. So, yeah, we got our matchups set. Playoffs begin today at 1 o'clock. We're recording on a Saturday. So, playoffs is finally here.
But hold on, you was just ranting. You was bringing mad energy right before the show. Say what you want to say that was off camera. You might as well say that shit on camera too.
Yeah, I have a couple fuck yous to dish out. First off, I want to say fuck you to the Chicago Bulls because I don't know why you guys decided so hard to try so hard against us in the last game of the season when we was trying to get the 2 seed. You guys decided to play like it was Game 7 of the finals. But for some reason, last night, season on the line, you guys decided to roll over to a Jimmy Butler-less Miami Heat. So for that, I want to give you a big fuck you, that whole franchise. I know you guys are number one in attendance every year, but what does that really mean?
That's because they have more seats than everybody too. We need to stop saying that.
That too, yeah. But fuck you guys. I don't know why. I don't know what put it inside your heart that said, I just don't want to see these niggas get the 2 seed. Because whether you guys won or lost that game did nothing for you guys. And then your season was actually on the line yesterday, and you guys rolled over. I watched the whole game. I watched the entire. Once Miami went on that 25-0 run, it was over. You guys didn't even respond. You guys got cooked. Like, it was bad. Kobe White, we was praising this nigga, and now, I mean, I'm not gonna put blame on him, but shit, y'all got me tight. My second fuck you, Draymond Green, on his podcast saying, the Knicks are the easy matchup. I would want to face them too. Fuck you, nigga. You guys are home. You guys missed the playoffs. So if I was you, I would stop talking. I would go to Cancun for a week and shut the fuck up. Paul Reed, I don't really mind him saying that. He's playing in the series. You just giving us bulletin board material. So we don't remember that. But Draymond Green, I know you're giving your opinions, but get the fuck out of here with that shit. You just lost. So you know motherfuckers is on your back. So fuck out of here with that shit.
I just have because I kind of want to get back into the series, so that shit was just funny. I mean, my only, I guess, like, fuck you is to one person, one group of people out there. Klay Thompson. I just want to say, for everybody who was on my dick about Klay Thompson for the past year, saying he's not top 75, saying that he's overrated as fuck, saying that he wasn't even the 3rd or 4th best player on the fucking dynasty. Y'all could all get off my fucking dick now, because he proved my point. No, and I'm being dead ass. He proved my point. You had 0 points in the play-in. 0 points against the Sacramento Kings. 0 points, what was it, 4 rebounds, 1 assist? And you one of the best shooters of all time. You want to cry that you top 75. And you just put up 0 points in the most important game of the fucking season. But Klay Thompson fans will come out here and say, oh, but Game 6 Klay, because they had 2 cool Game 6s. He just cooked the Rockets. He had 60 points in less than 10 dribbles. He had 0 points against the Sacramento Kings. I don't want to hear anything positive about Klay Thompson ever again. And you had bro standing around like this, looking around like, damn, this is the end of my NBA career. This is the end of my Golden State fucking Warriors career. It is the end of your career, at least in Golden State. Because you start off the season wanting a big bag, I wouldn't even give you $1 million to hoop right now for the Westchester Knicks.
Damn.
I wouldn't put you on the fucking Westchester Knicks right now. And you expected a bag from Golden State just because you've been there for 12 years? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You ain't worth shit. You ain't worth shit, bro. You had 0 points. You had as many points as me, and you played 30 more minutes of NBA ball than me in that game. And you made as many shots as me. You scored as many points as me. You was just walking around. I could have did that. I could have ran around and took 16 shots and missed all of them. I could have took 10 threes and missed all of them. For free. Not for $100K, not for $200K, not for $20 million a year. I could have did it for free. And you got Klay Thompson out there wanting big money to do shit like that. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't ever want to hear anything else positive about Klay Thompson from these Klay Thompson dick riders ever again after this game. Because this is the biggest hit on his legacy, and I hope this is his last memory wearing that blue and gold. I really hope so. I want that to be the last thing that Warriors fans remember when they talk about Klay Thompson's last game. That he fucking choked and he had 0 points. You could have threw Tony Snell out there. He was looking for a contract just to get some fucking insurance.
Yeah.
And you got Klay Thompson out there.
And he didn't talk to the media after.
Of course not, because he's a fucking baby. I guess he got his feelings hurt. Just like he would say, he got his feelings hurt. That's all it is. Now you back at home. You on your yacht doing what? Watching everybody else play. Just like Draymond talking shit. You on your yacht. You're sitting home right now. You might as well take your yacht and sail that shit all the way to fucking Taiwan right now. You might as well, because they looking for players. Nobody in the NBA want you now after that. Unless you want to sign for a 2-way contract at this point. Like I said, I'm not giving you that. If I'm Leon Rose, I'm not giving you that shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, yeah.
It's over for him.
Yeah, it's looking bad right now, Klay. And I just want to say the career might not be over, but it's looking bad. And we might have seen the end of it. Because there's a lot of Golden State fans that have a lot of love for you despite this horrible performance. But I hate to break it to you. You go to another team, you play like that, they are ready to turn on you like that. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have some thick skin, my brother, because the next team you go to, they are not going to deal with this shit. You go to Orlando, where people are saying you might go to, they're not dealing with this shit. You go to the Lakers, they're not dealing with this shit. Anywhere. So I don't know. You might have to suck it up and take even less than what you wanted at first if you want to stay there for real. Because Golden State is the only franchise that they'll probably live with you going 2 for 12 in a game. Any other franchise, they are coming at your neck. And when you know what you're going to say to all of them, you're going to be saying the same shit that you say every time. That's it. But we don't give a fuck about that no more. We don't care. If you really want to succeed and thrive, you're going to have some thick skin. You might have to turn into Ray Allen when he went to the Heat. You might have to be on that type of time. But it's tough, man. I don't know what to tell you.
If Klay Thompson ever threw this shit up at me, I'm throwing this shit up. That's what I'm throwing up. Because you had 0 fucking points. That's what I'm going to throw up. You want to do this? You want to do this? Bro, how about this? This is how many fucking points you and I scored in that game.
Be like, playing 2024?
Yeah, 0. 0. 0. And like you said, he got to have thick skin. Justin, there is nobody in the NBA with thinner skin than probably him and Russell Westbrook. Nobody else has thinner skin than them two. And I don't know who's the worst between them two.
I feel like Klay is worse. At least Russell Westbrook goes out and will fucking dog you.
But you know, it's like I'll go and I'll say, Westbrook. He's like, what'd you say? Say it to my face. He invited a fan to come on the floor and say it to his face. He said it to his face and Westbrook did nothing, just walked away. He's like, yeah, you're Westbrook. You're Westbrook. He's like, come down here and say that. He's like, yeah, I mean, you're Westbrook. And he just walked away. He didn't do shit. So it's like, who got thinner skin? Oh, you feel me? I don't know. I don't know. But Warriors, y'all home. Really hope, because I'm not even like a Steph Curry fan or nothing, but if y'all want to win, ship this nigga out of here. He's done. He's never wearing 11 ever again in blue and gold. Send him somewhere the fuck out of here. If you want Stephen Curry to win another fucking championship.
Yeah.
Let him go for 5. Let him do it. The Kings, disappointed. Y'all just lost to a Zionless fucking Pelicans.
Yo, I got my predictions backwards. I had the Warriors beating the Kings. The Kings beat the Warriors.
Respect the Kings, but they out. But I told you and Colin the Kings were going to cook them.
And then at first, I had the Pelicans beating the Warriors. But then Zion went out, and then the Kings advanced. So I'm like, okay, the Kings are going to beat the... but then the Pelicans beat the Kings. But... Well, it's funny how shit works out.
Yeah, shout out to Lakers. Shout out to Zion. He
shout out
that
to Zion.
First game.
Fucking
Absolutely
balled
unbelievable. Alvarado. I'm not an Alvarado fan at all. I don't like Alvarado. He hooped in both games.
Eric hates Alvarado.
Yeah, I hate Alvarado too.
He was like, that nigga's trash.
I wouldn't say he's trash, but he's just annoying, bro. The antics that he does, a little crouching shit. I think that shit's corny.
He's the type of guy, if he was on my team, I'd love him.
I don't think so. I would still think it's corny. I would still think that he's just that. Like if I saw Deuce McBride crouching like this, I'll be like, "Come on, my nigga, play actual defense."
That's the only way he's gonna get minutes if you think about it.
Oh well,
you can't blame him.
But he plays actual defense. You feel me? He can still play actual lockdown defense. That little crouching shit, I think that's just corny as fuck.
Oh,
I think it's so unnecessary, bro. And people say, oh, but it works. It's still unnecessary and it looks stupid. To be completely honest with you, it looks very fucking stupid. Did Marcelo Huerta do that too?
I think so.
That was like 10 years ago. He did the same shit only one time. Whatever. We laughed at it. Whatever. Or I think he hid there and then he came out and he caught the ball. Some shit. I think he did it on offense.
I haven't heard that name in so long.
Yeah, because he played like one fucking season. I think he played
holy
one
shit.
season. But
Wow.
yeah, congrats to the Pelicans. Going over to the East, Trae Young, the Hawks went down. Surprisingly, I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised because I think I picked the Hawks. Y'all two picked
We
the
both
Bulls.
picked the Bulls.
It's over for the Trae Young era, in my opinion. You should move on. It's time to rebuild.
Yeah, it's over.
No more sub 41 win seasons. Like it's time to end that shit. I don't even want to talk too much about.
You
these
can
niggas, but it's
officially
over.
say that 2021 run was a fluke.
But everyone that watches ball knew that shit was a fluke.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that shit wasn't real. And you can't just keep going back to that moment 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You can't. I admire that 14-15 team more than that 2021 team. Because that was a legit team. They
Yeah.
played really fucking good. They were very cohesive. People called them the Spurs of the East. People called them the Warriors of the East that same exact year. And that was before the Warriors won the championship. But yeah, people want to still talk about that 2021 fucking Hawks season.
Yeah, because
Who
you had
cares?
2019 Trey's rookie year, missed the playoffs. 2020 missed the playoffs. 2021 went to the ECF. You needed 2 all-time choke jobs to get there. Then 2022 they lost in the first round. They had to get there via the play-in, I believe.
Yeah, they cooked the Cavs, but then they got cooked by the Heat. They put him in
They
prison.
got destroyed.
Trae Young got put in prison.
And then last year
He played fairly well.
he played well against the Celtics. That series went what, 6?
Yeah, and they were down 3-0.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But it's time to scrap that shit. It's over. The Bulls, again, I don't even gotta say too much after what Justin said. Really fucking embarrassing that you tried so hard against the Knicks to not even change anything in regards to playing, and then you lose to the Heat without fucking Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
And I picked y'all, not on the episode, but after Jimmy Butler went down, I was like, yeah, they're gonna fucking win. They're gonna beat the Heat. And y'all couldn't even do that.
I thought y'all would at least make it interesting.
They
Like
didn't.
at least make it a close game.
Couldn't do shit.
And
bro.
I was like leaning towards the Bulls to win that game, but you guys just flat. And I just want to say again, fuck you guys for really you guys really tried that hard to prevent us from getting the 2 seed. But when your season was on the line, I don't understand why. I don't. You guys could have been playing playoff basketball tomorrow, and you decided no. We just wanted to fuck with the Knicks.
Embarrassing.
So fuck you.
Very embarrassing. But Justin, let's go into our series predictions. We're gonna start with the East. Let's do 1-8, 2-7, 3-6, 4-5 in that order. So obviously 1-8 is the Celtics versus the Heat.
Yeah.
How many games is this going and who's winning?
No Jimmy Butler, no Terry Rozier. I know there's a lot of history, and we just had the conference finals last year, and everyone was like, "Oh, they got their number. They got their number." But man, this is a new Celtics team, different Celtics team.
This is part 4, right?
Part
Since Jimmy
4.
got here, yeah.
Basically since the new decade, yeah.
Yeah, part 4.
New Celtics team. The Heat lost a lot of people from last year, and then you got your best player out, and then your key acquisition is out. I'm gonna go Celtics in 5 games.
Okay.
This series, yeah. Celtics in 5. Celtics just have a lot of firepower, a lot of guys you could throw at. Tyler Hero, who right now has to emerge as the Heat's leading scorer, their first option, and you have bodies to throw at him, like multiple guys. And outside of him, it's hard to have like consistent offense. I know Jaime Jaquez he played great yesterday, but in a 7-game series, he's gonna have to do it a lot. Bam Adebayo, we know historically he's given the Celtics problems, but they have the personnel to kind of contain him. And he would really have to play out of character, because with Jimmy Butler by his side, you could kind of live with Bam Adebayo giving you like 13 to 15 points with elite defense. Now you're asking him to give you anywhere between 20 to 25 with that same elite defense as well. And now not only you have to guard Porzingis, who can shoot the 3-ball and it's taking you out of the paint, you have a lineup that everybody on the floor in that Celtics starting 5 could hit threes. So it's going to be really, really difficult. But Eric Spoelstra, I just like him a lot more as a coach than Mazzulla. So I'm going to give him 1 game.
Yeah.
I could see them maybe winning 2, but I'm gonna stick to Celtics in 5.
Yeah, I also picked Celtics in 5. The Heat can't do their voodoo magic without Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. And right now, since like you said, since the start of the new decade, this iteration of the Heat is the worst version of the Heat in the playoffs, only because Jimmy's down. And guess what? This is the best iteration of the Celtics since this fucking rivalry started in the 2020s. It's looking bad.
Yeah.
I don't really have to say too much. Like you said, this is the main thing I put in my fucking notes. Tyler Hero is your main offensive focus right now. He can't do that shit. He has to be the main guy because unfortunately, Bam cannot be your main guy.
Yeah.
Bam is always the number 2. You feel me? You cannot depend on Bam to give you 30. You cannot expect him to average 25 points in a playoff series. You can't. That's not his thing. When Jimmy's there, a great Bam series is like 19 and 12. You feel me? Again, with like you said, with great defense and pretty good fucking distribution from that center position. But it's like now it's Tyler Hero got to go out there. Are we trusting Tyler Hero to be the man, to really step up and then get challenged by Drew, Derek White, Tatum, and Brown the whole fucking night for 40-something minutes that he got to play?
And not only that, Tatum and Brown gonna be like, bring your ass here in those pick and rolls.
Cooking him.
He gonna be tired.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be very fucking tired, bro.
He's probably gonna have more games like that Philly playing game.
Yeah.
Where he was 9 for 27.
He's not gonna play well.
Yeah.
And it sucks to say, he's not gonna play well at all. Cause I'm not anti Tyler Hero or nothing. It's just he's not gonna rise to the occasion, in my opinion. If he was the third option and Jimmy was healthy, I'd be out here saying like, yeah, Tyler Hero's gonna cook in a 7-game series. He's able to give you 3 good fucking games, whatever. If Jimmy's out there, no, there's no Jimmy Butler. There is no Jimmy Butler out there. You got to be the fucking man. And I'm sorry, but I can't trust you to do that shit. And I'm pretty sure even if the Heat extended this shit somehow to 7 games, I don't think Jimmy's going to play at all. He's not going to play at all. And you'd be lucky if he just plays game 7.
Yeah.
But obviously you don't rush him to play game 7 after an injury like that.
Yeah.
You don't do that shit. You just don't. Bam, like I said, I'm not expecting anything crazy from him.
Yeah.
He would have to have an incredible fucking emergence for his team to have a fucking chance. To even extend it to 6 games.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting that from him. Not because Bam is not great, but Bam's not a higher tier all-star. He's a low tier all-star, which is okay to say. It's not an insult at all. He's a low tier all-star. You're not expecting him to go out there and take over a playoff series and be the best player on the fucking floor. Because with all due respect, is Bam the 3rd best player on the floor even? No. I wouldn't say so. I would say Tatum, Brown, and Porzingis are all better than Bam Adebayo. They just are. I hate to say it. I don't want the Celtics to win this. I don't like the Celtics. That's very obvious since we started this shit. The Heat, I'm like neutral to them. I know you hate the Heat. Me, I'm neutral with the Heat. You feel me? But I would rather have the Heat win the series than the Celtics. But you don't got shit. You don't got shit right now. Jaime Jaquez is gonna do something. I mean, I know you said he's gonna have to step up, but it's like we're asking a lot from him. That's not his role. He's not capable of doing that. Are we gonna tell him to go out there and score his 19 points a game in a 7-game series? No. That's unfair to have those expectations of him. So I think they're gonna get cooked, bro. They're gonna get cooked in 5 games. And like you said, just because of it's Spo, whatever, he'll make shit work. But even though we give this high praise to Spo, I feel like to an extent there's a limit.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is kind of that limit. This Celtics team is incredible on paper. I mean, we said this last year as well with that team, but this team is even better than that last year's one. I'm not even like too confident on giving Spo a game just because he's Spo. So I'm going to change my prediction from 5 games to a sweep. I talked myself into it.
What I'm going to say, one thing I will say is the Celtics, do not play with your food.
Oh, please don't.
Do not play with your food. I will be going into this series thinking they sent us home last year. Let's fucking wipe the floor with them. I know Jimmy Butler's not playing. He's sitting out. But I would come in with that mentality to get these motherfuckers the fuck out of here and send them the fuck home crying. That's the mentality. I do not for a second think Jimmy Butler's not there. We could kind of chill because this is not the team you want to let them have hope and linger in, because you will get sent the fuck home.
Yeah, do not stoop to their level either,
Yeah.
because you know they're gonna try their grit and grind shit. Miami Heat, they're capable of hurting people. Obviously, you don't want a Jaylen Brown or a Jason Tatum or a Porzingis going down, a Drew Holiday, whoever. You don't want any of your 5 main guys going down. That's the last thing you want. So don't stoop to their level. No need to worry about them if they pull any of these fucking type of antics or anything. Just rise above that shit and play fucking basketball. And like Justin said, don't play with your fucking food, because you should sweep them. And if you don't sweep them, you should win in 5. If you win in 6, it's going to sound crazy because like, oh, but we won the series. If you win in 6, I low-key take that as a failure. Because there's no reason to tire your guys out with an extra fucking game.
If this series goes 6 or 7, I'm looking at you guys like I'm concerned.
I'm worried. Yeah, because there's no Jimmy Butler out there.
Yeah.
There's no Jimmy Butler. If Jimmy Butler was there, then I'll be like, all right, Celtics in 6, Celtics in 7, understandable. I will still take the Celtics. But if the Heat take you to 6 games without Jimmy Butler, because what? Because Tyler Hero starts cooking, because Bam starts cooking, because Jaime starts cooking, I'm already looking at you as a Knicks fan too, especially, and every fan of an Eastern Conference team, pause, they salivate because like, yeah, they're weak. They got a weakness.
Yeah.
They got a fucking weakness. If these niggas is giving them problems, we could do the same shit, and we're a better team overall than the Heat. It's looking bad if the Celtics extend this shit to 6. Very fucking bad. But me, case closed, 4 games, sweep, Celtics.
Yeah.
Send them niggas home. Next matchup, 2-7. Obviously, the bias is a factor. The bias is a very big factor. The 50-win Knicks versus the Sixers. Justin, what do you got going on here?
I've been seeing a lot of people on the timeline. They've been saying Joel Embiid undoubtedly best player in the series. So that means the Sixers should win, right? I mean, yeah, if you go by that theory, I guess. But if you watch that playing game, Joel Embiid was not like fucking undeniably like the superstar that we all know he could be. He still looks a little bit hobbled. And he's not even at 100%. Mm-hmm. I would say he's kind of like at 60. And to go into a series with us who has the personnel to, I'm not going to say stop him, but to kind of give him problems, that's going to be looked at as like, damn, he's not going to get a break basically. Mm. So we have bodies to throw at Joel Embiid. We have Hartenstein. We have Mitchell Robinson. We have Precious Achiuwa. And if need be, we have Jericho Sims. And I know a lot of people like to say, yeah, Joel Embiid was the MVP of the league. This team should have been the 2 seed if he never got hurt. Well, it didn't go out that way. And he's playing kind of hobbled. Batum saved you guys in the play-in. I'm excited. He might have like a game or 2 in this series.
That's why Batum, man.
Yeah. I'm not expecting him to do this every game. But I still have confidence in the Knicks, man. All season long we've been doubted. And no matter the opponent, we still show out and fight. I'm going to go with the Knicks in, I'm going to say 6 games. I know Tyrese Maxey, a lot of people are like, oh, man, that boy could cook. He might be the 3rd best player in the series. I'm like, bro, he can't stop Jalen Brunson. The Sixers don't have anybody on that team that can stop Jalen Brunson.
Should have kept back Bev.
Yeah, that's why I'm super confident, because at least Miami, I mean, Jimmy down, I would still like our chances. With Jimmy there or not, I would like our chances, but they still got like motherfuckers like Highsmith and shit that like could kind of bother him. But the Sixers have absolutely no one that can contain Jalen Brunson. And we have bodies to throw at Embiid. We got guys to throw at Maxey. And this is a gritty team. We fight. We get a lot of offensive rebounds. We control that tempo, get extra possessions. So I'm rocking with the Knicks. I could see it going 7, but I think it's going to be a 6-game series. I'm going to go Knicks in 6.
I also have Knicks in 6. And like you said, bro, this is kind of like Embiid's nightmare matchup in terms of teams.
Yeah.
Like you said, Mitchell Robinson. He goes to sit down. He picks up a couple fouls, whatever. He's also gotten better at avoiding, fouling out mad fucking early. So Mitchell Robinson, number 1. He has to go sit down. Hart, who has discipline, plays very good fucking defense. That motherfucker is
probably going to be all defensive this year.
Yeah. Very fucking disciplined. Even if Embiid's bullshit does work on him, fine, we'll sit you down for a little bit. Mitch got 3 fouls. You got 2-3 fouls already. Precious Achua. I'm not saying Precious Achua stops fucking Embiid, but we have the bias to throw out there. We don't have to be forced to go small, which is what Embiid wants. Precious Achua, for whatever reason, has to go fucking sit down. You got 3 guys with 3 fouls, whatever. I'm not saying this man's gonna stop Embiid, but Chris Jericho Sims goes out there, bro, just go get us 5 minutes. Go take some fucking fouls, please. Pick up a couple fouls, make sure they're very hard fouls. We have 4 fucking bigs.
I wonder if there'll ever be a game where all our centers fall out.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is why this is the nightmare matchup for Embiid, because we probably have the most like capable bigs out of any team in the East in terms of numbers wise. Maybe not the quality, but in terms of numbers, because the Celtics don't got 4 fucking bigs that could go pick up fouls against Embiid. The Cavs got the 2, but then that's it. The Magic don't got them.
Another thing I do want to say is, if I'm the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau, I would take a page out of the Miami Heat playbook and maybe want to implement that zone, because that game against the Heat, once the Heat went into that zone, the Sixers had no idea what the fuck to do. Oh my God! And that really helps because Bam got into foul trouble early. I think he picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Yeah, he did. Very fucking quick within minutes.
Your backup big is Thomas Bryant and Kevin Love. And shout out to Kevin Love. He played really, really good on Embiid. Well. But a big key to that was them going into that zone, and the Sixers had no idea what to do. So Tibbs, I would kind of take a look at that, because you might have a situation where there's a game where iHeart and Mitch are probably in foul trouble, and you might have to play Precious Achiuwa a little bit more minutes than you have to. Or you might have to go small, and we might have to go into a zone, and you might have to throw OG on Embiid. That could be a possibility. I know I've been hearing people say OG should guard Embiid. I'm like, bro, no.
Please, no.
No. I'm like, I understand, I would want OG as like a help defender. I would mainly want OG on Maxey.
I was about to say, throw him on Maxey.
Throw him on Maxey. He'll be right in Rikers.
Yeah.
But I'll kind of look at Miami zone and kind of like add that to your game plan, because that could really fuck them up.
100%. And I mean, look, remember that game in January, bro? We slowed down Embiid, and he had to stand just to get his 30-point streak to continue.
Yeah, we beat him by almost 40.
We fucking cooked them. And you could say, that's regular season. We're going to put in the same fucking game plan. Guess what? You could say that's regular season. That was healthy Embiid. Like Justin said, this is hobbled Embiid. I'm not scared of a hobbled Embiid. Now, let's stop talking about Embiid. Let's stop talking about the bigs. You feel me? Let's talk about Maxey.
Yeah.
Maxey, number 1, has to guard Brunson.
Yeah.
Who else is guarding him? With all due respect, Batum, Buddy Hield,
Kelly Oubre.
4 guys that are food. But eventually, he's going to have to guard Brunson for a decent amount of that fucking game.
Tobias Harris?
Yeah, oh my God. I'm going to get into Tobias Harris in a minute. But Maxey cannot guard.
No.
With all due respect, cannot guard. So you're not guarding Jalen Brunson. That's one thing. Guess who you got to go against? Deuce. Josh Hart. OG. That's not a fun time. That is not a fun time at all. That is going to be a problem for you. That is going to be a very big fucking problem for you, that those 3 guys are all just going to be rotating and guarding you, bro. That is a nightmare. A nightmare, Justin. That's the shit I don't want to see. Now, to talk about, all right, so what is Philly going to need for them to beat the Knicks? Embiid to play like his regular self? For Maxey to hit another fucking level? And to be real with you, I don't even want to put it into existence, but it is a possibility. If OG misses a decent amount of games, I might lean towards Philly. And I don't want to, but I might lean towards Philly. But they need all 3 of those things to win. Because I don't give a fuck what anyone says about Embiid being the best player on the court. He's hobbled. The real best fucking player on the court is healthy. He's a small fucking guard. He's got braids, and he plays for the New York fucking Knicks. That's the best player on the floor. Because I'm taking a healthy Jalen Brunson to average 32 points this series over a hobbled Embiid. And I don't think that should be a crazy take. It's not a crazy take because he's healthy and he's not. He is not healthy.
And we also act like Joel Embiid doesn't fold in the playoffs. It's just the last couple of years, we've all been distracted by him having Ben Simmons and James Harden, 2 all-time playoff chokers that are playing right next to him. Yeah. So we're blinded by those two. Now they're really. I mean, you could blame the injury. That he for some reason he has an excuse every year.
Yep.
But now you could throw in the injury as an excuse, but don't let that distract you, because I guess you could throw shots at Tobias Harris if you want to, but
yeah, you also need Tobias Harris to step up. So you need 4 things to go your way, because DiVincenzo, I promise you, he's giving us 3 good games.
Yeah.
If this was to go to 7 games, he's giving us 3 very good fucking games.
Yeah.
3 20+ point
3
games.
good games, maybe 1 good second half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get fucking hot.
Yeah.
OG is liable to give you some decent fucking offensive performances. He is liable to do that. Please do not let Deuce cook, because that means Thibs has a reason to keep him on the floor for even longer, and it's not just going to be for his defense on Max.
Hey, don't let Bojan get hot.
Yeah, trust me, I was getting there. Don't let Bojan get hot.
He might cook in this series.
Do not let Josh Hart take over all the intangibles in the game.
Oh yeah.
Don't let all the intangibles be led by him. Do not, bro.
Don't let him out rebound Embiid.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Do not let him out rebound Embiid. Do not let him be on the fucking floor. No pun intended, with the most heart out there. Don't let him score 12 fucking points. Don't let him play make. Don't let him get close or get a triple-double, because that's going to spell fucking disaster for the Sixers. It's going to be very bad. You got to worry about way more guys on New York than we got to worry about fucking Philly. I know Tobias Harris in the playoffs. Ain't worried about that nigga. Ain't worried about him. Embiid is hurt. Maxey got to go up against a lot of fucking good defenders. One of the best perimeter defensive teams in the fucking league. One of the best. One of the best. Who are you calling for a switch on besides Jalen Brunson? I got no problem letting Hart take you on in a fucking switch. I'm confident. And like I said, with the bigs that we got, the big man rotation, after what we've seen from Precious all season when all the dudes was down, I have no problem. I am confident to give him 15 minutes in a game. And he will be able to take over in that small amount. We have too many capable bigs to lose this fucking series.
That's probably going to be Philly's game plan. They're going to try to get Jalen Brunson in every action to try to attack him.
Let's see how it goes.
Just to get him tired. That's why I'm saying you might have to look into that zone.
Let's see how it fucking goes. It's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work. Is there anyone I forgot? No, I'm not going to talk about Alec Burks. So, yeah, there's no one I forgot then. There's no one I forgot. And like you said, Embiid, you could say this might be like the 3rd year in a row. Like, he could claim like, oh, but I was hurt. That's why I don't win. I was hurt. I don't give a fuck, bro.
It's like the excuses are always there for him.
You're always hurt.
I was saying this last year. I was like, bro, there's always an excuse.
The year before that was when he had to wear the mask.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that was the year before that. He had to wear the fucking mask.
And I think James Harden showed up for like 1 game in that series.
Yep. That's how it is, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not swaying, and you could say Knicks fan this, bias that, dick riding this. I don't give a fuck. If the Knicks lose this series, I'll come on this show and say I'm wrong. I got no problem doing that. Y'all swear I got a problem saying that I'm wrong. I'll come out here and admit I'm wrong. If Klay Thompson dropped 30 on Tuesday and then cooked yesterday, I would come on here and say, damn, I was wrong. He played 2 very good fucking games when it mattered. I didn't have to do that shit, obviously. I didn't have to do it. But if I'm wrong, if Mitchell Robinson, Hart, Precious get cooked, if Chris Jericho Sims needs to go out on the fucking floor and then get cooked by Embiid, I will sit here and say, damn, I was wrong. We didn't execute how I thought we were going to. That's fine. But I'm standing by everything I fucking say on this show, and I'm standing by the fact that Jalen Brunson is a better fucking player in this series than Embiid, who's hurt. He's hurt. Why is it crazy? Just because he got the MVP and the name recognition? I don't care. He's hurt. If he was healthy, I will concede that Embiid is the better player in the series. But he is hurt. He is not 100%. I'm not scared of Philly. Like you said, I was not scared of the fucking Heat neither. Even if they had Jimmy Butler. Stop playing around with the fucking Knicks, man. I'm tired of the shit. Do not let us go to the conference finals. I swear on everything. Do not let us go to the conference finals. That's all I'm going to say about the Knicks, bro.
Oh, yeah. Don't let us get to the ECF, bro.
Please pray that we don't do that shit. Please pray we don't get there.
The energy will be crazy.
My bank account's paying that we don't get there either, because I might have to go to one fucking conference finals game. I might have to do it. I might have to hit some fucking baseball parlays.
Mikey Locks was saying, Game 4, Philly, we out.
That shit's not gonna be cheap neither, bro.
It's cheaper than MSG.
It
though.
is cheaper, but it's not gonna be cheap.
Yeah.
We'll see how much that shit is after the show. But let's move on to the next one, 3 and 6. This one, people want to say that the script writer's cooked, and it kind of does feel like the shit was scripted. We got Milwaukee versus Indiana. The only problem is that Giannis is hurt. When is he coming back? I mean, Doc is not giving us information. Some people are saying, because Lillard had the same injury, it took him 15 days to come back. Giannis should be back by like game 2. There's other reports saying that it could be longer. We don't know.
I saw one that said 2 to 4 weeks he could miss.
2 to 4 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks, bro. 2 to 4 fucking weeks. That does not make me feel good. But guess what, Justin? Even with Giannis out for 2-3 weeks, I'm going with the Bucks in 6. That's my pick. And before I even go into it, I want to see what you got.
Man, this is really tough. I mean, obviously, like going into the series, Giannis fully healthy, I was like Bucks in probably 5 or 6. But now with this injury, and we don't know how long he's gonna be out. If he's just missing the first game, I'll probably say Bucks in 6 as well.
Yeah.
But if it's longer than that, shit, man, I might have to go with the Pacers if it's longer than that.
I feel you.
Like if he's missing legit 2 weeks, that damn near could be the whole series. I might ride with the Pacers, just off of the fact that Damian Lillard this season, he's been cool, but he's been very inconsistent. Mm-hmm. And now we are asking him to be the superhero Dame that he's been in Portland his whole life.
Yep.
And it's that he hasn't been asked to do all season. I mean, he's had some games this year where Giannis hasn't played and he's had big games, but to do it in a series where you're being schemed against and you're also going to get called in a lot of actions where you have to get cooked as well. So you're going to be really, really tired. And Chris Middleton, he looks very banged up right now, and I don't know if I could rely on him to be a valid second option right now.
Respect my GOAT.
I'm just saying, for what I'm saying. I mean, if Giannis was there, I'd be a lot more confident, but you're asking Chris Middleton to do a lot more than he has to do. And I don't know, like, he's not the same Chris Middleton from 3 years ago. He's a little bit more, he got more injuries that's taxing on his body, and we're asking a lot more of him. Brook Lopez is getting older. We know Malik Beasley is very inconsistent. He might have a game in this series. Maybe if this goes to 7, I could see him having maybe 2 games, maybe 2 good games. And he's also going to get fried defensively. With Adrian Griffin, this team didn't like to play transition defense. Under Doc, they are playing transition defense. But this Pacers team likes to get out and run. They don't like to play defense, so this is probably going to be a high-scoring series. I do understand when the Pacers had the Bucks number, Tyrese Halliburton was playing out of his mind basketball. He's not that anymore, but we'll see what happens. These two teams play each other very well, and maybe something comes out because there is a little bit of something there, and we talked about it.
I hope so.
So we might see something. And Damian Lillard, if he is the main guy, I know the Pacers don't really have stoppers, but shit, if I have to deal with Aaron Nesmith on my ass, for 7 games, I'd be a little bit frustrated because he's the one guy that he isn't afraid to get in your face and talk a lot of shit. He's going to be physical too. So that's a motherfucker. For a team that doesn't have a lot of defenders, he's the one motherfucker that's like, damn. And then you also have Bruce Brown that they could throw at you. So it's going to be a lot. If there's no Giannis, I think I'm going to go Pacers in 7.
And even after all that, Justin, even if Giannis doesn't come back, I'm still picking the fucking Bucks. And I'll pick the Bucks in 7 if he doesn't come back. If Giannis... What's up?
I thought I had a water. But
it's a shame. It's a shame, you see? Niggas come prepared. We're not showing the fucking brand, but niggas come prepared, you feel me? We're not sponsored. But I'm banking on Giannis coming back at least by game 3. Game 3, he comes back.
If he comes back game 3 and let's say it's
going to be split if it's game 3.
You think it'll be 1-1?
It'll be 1-1.
Yeah, if he comes back game 3 and it's 1-1, I have faith the Bucks could take it.
If he comes back game 4, they're down 2-1. I will still pick the fucking Bucks to win 3 in a row. If he comes back game 5, that's when I get a little bit worried.
Yeah.
But I still got faith in the fucking Bucks.
It's just calf injuries are nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
At all.
You don't know how you come back from a calf injury.
Yeah,
you
because
don't know.
You could risk him coming back and he fucks it up even more. He could potentially miss a lot of next season.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nothing to fuck with.
But again, I will say this. I have more faith. It's going to sound crazy because, yes, he's been very fucking inconsistent, but so is his direct matchup. I have more faith in Damian Lillard to come out and show out than Halliburton. I have so much more faith with that. Yes, the Pacers got a better second player than the Bucks do right now. I'm still not too worried. Like you said, it's going to be a fucking shootout. It has to be a shootout. I'm picking the fucking Bucks in the shootout until Giannis comes back. It could go either which way.
That's true.
People want to say, oh, just because Giannis is down, obviously, like this is going to be like Pacers in 5, whatever.
No.
You got to understand, this is going to be a shootout. It's going to be whoever makes the most fucking threes is going to win this specific game. Pacers could go fucking cold in game 2 when they were hot in game 1. Yeah. That's just how it goes. We're not going to see any fundamental hoops out here, any ethical hoops. We're not seeing that. We're not going to see that at all, bro. We're just going to see a shootout and no fucking defense. Now, talking about Halliburton, you said he was incredible in the first 2-3 months. Very true. I'm going to say the same thing that I said last episode, talking about All-NBA. You did not make my All-NBA team because you were ass coming back from injury. It's just the truth. You were ass coming back from injury. You were subpar. You went from MVP candidate to a lower tier all-star. Still an all-star, bro. Lower tier all-star. That's what you look like. You've never played any fucking playoff basketball in your career, which is not an insult. You're a young player. This is what, his 4th season, 5th season? You're a young player. Obviously, I'm not blaming you for not being in any fucking playoff basketball. But guess what? Damian Lillard has made the playoffs almost every fucking year of his career. Almost every year. He knows what he's doing. He knows what it fucking takes. He knows what it fucking takes. Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez won a championship. They did that shit. They fucking did that shit. They know what it takes. Now, I know Chris Middleton is not the same Chris Middleton as 2021, who was one of my favorite fucking players of all time, that 2021 Chris Middleton. I still trust him to step up 2 games. I could see him still dropping 20 plus in 2 games, maybe 3.
That's all you really need from him.
He fucking has to.
He got in a 7-game series. If he could give you 2-3 games,
2-3 games is all I'm asking for you, bro.
Yeah.
Support Damian Lillard. That's all I'm asking from you. Siakam. You're not gonna contain him. That's fine. But let's talk about some external factors. Some guys who are an X factor, I should say, instead of external factors. Let's talk about a Patrick Beverley. I think he's going to give Halliburton some fucking problems. Whether it's letting Halliburton get his will make it fucking difficult or stopping him outright. That's what it's going to be. You just said the Pacers have their own version of that. So the fucking Bucks. They have their own version of that as well. My thing in general, just to come down to it, right now I cannot trust a team to win a playoff series where Tyrese Halliburton's your best player. Not this moment. He has to get better. It just comes down to that. I do not trust a Tyrese Halliburton-led team to win a playoff series. To get you to the fucking dance, that's fine. To win a whole 7-game series, I'm not trusting it. I don't got the faith. I'm sorry. I get it. He's a young guy. He's an exciting guy to watch. This and that, whatever, this, that, the third. I'm not trusting him to win a fucking playoff series. And not against the Bucks. And I do hope some shit breaks out. Because you know what? If I'm Doc, well, thank God I'm not Doc. I'll say that for starters. Because I'd actually have more fucking championships with all the talent that would have been under me. But if I'm Doc, I say, hey, Thanasis, go pick up a hard foul for me on Halliburton. Dead ass. I'm being so dead ass.
Doing the Karate Kid.
Yeah. Start some shit. Yo, go fuck with Siakam. You got 2 minutes per game to fuck with the 2 stars. Like, it sounds funny, but I'm being so dead ass. You got 2 minutes. Go fuck with one of the young stars that they got. And I'm going to take you out or you're going to get ejected. Or you're going to pick up a tech. That's fine. Pick up a flagrant. Frustrate these guys. Frustrate a young Halliburton.
I will say
that's all it takes.
I will say there's a lot of pressure on Doc.
100%.
Because there are people looking at you. You got to come out this series, regardless if Giannis is there or not. Him versus Rick Carlisle. Man, we saw it in the bubble.
Rick Carlisle shits on him.
We saw it in the bubble, and then I believe they matched up back then when Carlisle coached the Pacers the first time, and I think Carlisle beat him.
Was that me thinking that Paul Pierce 3 that I fucking love on YouTube? Was that a playoff game or was that regular season? Were you talking shit to Al Harrington?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but if that's what it was, then yeah, Carlisle definitely busted his ass.
Yeah,
in a playoff series. But I'm not too familiar with mid 2000 Celtics playoff woes or victories because I just know they made that conference finals in 2002. I think it was 2002.
that might have been because when did Doc go to the Celtics?
Yeah, that's another thing too. Doc was.
I don't even think he was coaching.
Doc went to the Celtics probably by what, like 06, 07 was probably his first season there, and then 07, 08, the big threes together.
It might have been 06, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, unless it was Pacers versus Magic,
It was probably Pacers Magic.
it might have been Pacers Magic if they even matched up. But my thing is that I remember T-Mac losing to the Hornets, the Pistons, and somebody else, but I don't think it was the Pacers. But we getting mad off topic. But anyways, yeah, your point is Rick Carlisle is a much better fucking coach.
Yeah.
100%. But continue.
Oh no, that was all I was.
You said that he's just a way fucking better coach.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's all it comes down to. And if oh my god, bro, if Doc loses a series, bro, I would say you gotta retire. No, I'm not being funny, bro. If Doc loses this series, even without Giannis, you need to fucking retire.
Nah, that's facts.
Your career's over because how many stops have you made? How many stops has he made?
Orlando,
the Magic,
Boston, the Clips,
Philly, here.
Milwaukee. Yeah.
After this, you've already fucked up, let's say 4 times. I'll give you the Celtics one, even though you made it very fucking difficult. Should have been a dynasty in my opinion.
Didn't that the year they won, didn't every series go 7?
Correct.
I think except for one. One of them might have went 6.
I think the finals went to 6.
Yeah, but
I know the 2010 finals went to 7.
Not yet, because I remember the Celtics run every game went to 7.
Yep.
First round, second round.
He made it fucking difficult for himself for no fucking reason. So let's say you fucked up with 4 teams, even though it's really 5 because you should have been a dynasty, but you won a championship. Let's make it 4. You think 25 other teams are gonna fall for your bullshit after losing like this? I mean, people still fall for it. For whatever reason, they still fall for it. But after a job like this, are people really gonna fall for your shit with how bad you've played since you got hired?
That ring has really been masking his coaching, bro.
And everyone knows that.
He almost got outcoached by Vinny Del Negro.
That's embarrassing.
I'm just thinking about that right now.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Vinny Del Negro hasn't had a job since like 2012.
Yeah, 2012. Yeah, right before Doc got there when he was on the Clippers. He took his job too.
Yeah, that's
type shit.
Crazy.
Bro, he just gets outcoached by everybody. He gets outcoached by mid-tier coaches, bro. You don't even gotta be no Hall of Fame Coach of the Year tier coach, bro. That's his fucking career. You got Nate Robinson talking shit about you. The only 2 niggas defending you right now is your own son, and if disappoints me to say this, and Patrick Beverly. That's embarrassing, bro. But everybody else is taking shots at you. Everybody else. CP don't fuck with you. Blake don't fuck with you. Nate Robinson don't fuck with you. JJ Redick don't fuck with you. Come on, bro. I'm pretty sure Harden don't fuck with you. How many of these niggas that you coach fuck with you? I guess the big 3, but that's it.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Maybe Rondo, but Rondo was a genius there. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Rondo's a real genius. But if I'm Doc Rivers, I gotta retire. And if I don't retire, then you know what, bro? 25 teams left in the league need to take a fucking notice and not hire this nigga ever again. Because this is getting ridiculous at this point. This is very fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you might have to go back to TV.
This is stupid. Oh, please, no, stay off TV too. He wasn't doing a good job on TV, in my opinion. I don't want that nigga on TV neither. Last series in the East, 4-5. We got the Magic versus the Cavs.
Woo!
Unfortunately, this shit gonna be on NBA TV every fucking game.
Yeah.
People have been made that joke 100 fucking times, but it's just the truth. Man, if Apple TV was doing NBA games like they do MLB games, it shit would all be on Apple TV. I'll say that shit right now. What's your prediction looking like?
Man, I've been going back and forth all week.
I've been thinking about this shit for like the past 48 hours.
I've been going back and forth with this series all week, because the Cavaliers have the firepower. They got the 2 guards, dynamic guards, and Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell. You have that going in your favor. We know the Orlando Magic's offense has been really, really lackluster. But the Orlando Magic, man, they have the size, they have the personnel, they have the defense. Their defense is fucking scary. Mm-hmm. You have Jalen Suggs to bother Darius Garland. You have fucking Gary Harris. I know he's not the same Gary Harris, but that motherfucker's a pest. The X factor to me in this series is Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you ain't say Jonathan Isaac.
No, I was building up to it. Jonathan Isaac to me is the X factor in this series. You throw that motherfucker on Garland or Mitchell, that is Rikers Island, like off rip.
That's just Alcatraz.
Man. Yeah, that's Alcatraz.
Rikers,
yeah,
bro.
that's bad. You have Wendell Carter, who's been playing a lot better. You have Gogo Batadze, who's been playing out of his fucking mind right now. You have Mo Wagner, who's has a lot of pep to his step right now, and they got a lot of size. Pause. You got a lot of guys that are very gritty on defense, very physical, and you got that motherfucker right there, Paolo Banchero. That we'll see what's gonna happen, but I don't think it's crazy that he could make a name for himself in this postseason and put the league on notice as one of the best players in this league. I feel like he could realistically be the best player in the series.
Yeah,
I think he could do it. I know some people may think, oh, Donovan Mitchell, he goes crazy in the playoffs. The last two seasons, he hasn't been the Donovan Mitchell we expect. We haven't seen it since 2021, I'll say.
Yeah.
But I think it's realistic we could see Paolo Banchero be the best player in the series. And then Franz Wagner, I know his shot hasn't been there. But I still trust in him to get the easy ones and figure it out throughout the course of a series. I've been going back and forth, but I think I'm gonna go with the Magic in I want to say 6 or 7 games. They just have the size, they have the personnel. The only thing that scares me with them is the offense, but we'll see because I don't know. Mobley and Allen disappointed me last year. I know it's not the same as last year, but you got physical motherfuckers down low. Mm-hmm. And I think Garland said it. They're like, oh, our practices have been a lot more physical. But I don't know, man. This team, they're young, they're hungry. And you know what's scary too? Underrated factor in this. Orlando Magic, they have nothing to lose. Cleveland, you have everything to lose. This is probably the most I would fear the motherfucker that has nothing to lose. Orlando, they're happy to be here. We all thought they were gonna be the 10th seed. They're the 5th seed. They're in here. I'm not gonna say that. That's probably what will bite them in the ass. If they come into the series thinking, "Oh, we're just happy to be here," then they're gonna get packed up. But if they come in thinking, "Yo, we could legit win this shit," which I think they can, it's dangerous because Cleveland, you have everything to lose because you lost to Charlotte on purpose so you could duck Philly or Miami. And I don't know why you did that because that would have been an easier path for you. Because now you potentially win this series, you got to play Celtics in round 2. And you know the Donovan Mitchell reports are out there. A second round exit is not good enough for Donovan Mitchell. He probably going to be out. So just keep that in mind. The Magic are not no pushover. They have nothing to lose. And you guys have everything to lose. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go with the Magic. I'm going to say, I don't even think home court is really like that big of a deal in this series. I'm going to say Magic in 7.
That's funny because like I said, same thing, bro. I've been having this issue for 48 hours. I'm at work thinking about this fucking series. It sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I'm at work thinking about this series. I'm like, damn, who the fuck do I pick? I hear everything you saying, Justin. Jonathan Isaac, man. I'm glad that for whatever reason recently, a lot of people are giving him recognition. You feel me? A lot of people give him recognition as one of the best defenders in the world. I feel like his religion and the Ben Shapiro collapse and all this shit have kind of taken away from what he is as a basketball player. You feel me? But you take away all the outside shit, this man is literally one of the 10 best defenders in the world. One of the 10 best defenders. When healthy, obviously, and he's healthy right now. And I've been saying shit like this since he was fucking healthy as a rookie in his second year, all this shit. He's quite literally one of the best fucking defenders in the world. You throw him on Donovan Mitchell, you throw him on Garland. Hey, go guard Mobley for me too. And I'm confident that he's going to do a 10 out of 10 job on all 3 of them. It does not fucking matter who you throw him on. And it's going to be a problem.
One thing I want to add, and I'm sorry to cut you off. Donovan Mitchell, since he's been back from injury, he hasn't been the same.
I was about to say that. He
hasn't been
trash.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. It's kind of like the Embiid thing. So he's going into this playoffs kind of. We don't know if he's at 100%. Most likely not. He might be at like 70. So you take that version of Donovan Mitchell and you have Isaac on him. I'd be kind of scared too.
And like you said, the offense for Orlando is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say it flat out. It's terrible. For a playoff team, it is very fucking terrible. And I wrote down my notes in all caps. Orlando will not score more than 105 points in any game this series. I think I could bet on that. I wish I was a shit on FanDuel. They will not score more than 105 points in any game. And I would say they have more points under 100 than over 100. But guess what? Their formula to win is, our offense sucks. We're not going to score 110 points in any game this series, 105 points. We're going to bring you down. You got the offensive firepower. We bringing you down to hell with us while we falling. That's the fucking plan. They got to drag them down. And they have the personnel to do it.
Yeah.
They have the personnel to fucking do it. I do not want to see Jonathan Isaac getting ready to fucking guard me when I'm coming up with the ball. And that's what Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell got to see for 7 fucking games. Because I got this going 7 games. But who do I got? Damn, I don't know. I don't know because like you said, Donovan Mitchell has been trash since he's came back. For the Cavs to win the series, Donovan Mitchell's got to come back to that superstar status. We called him an MVP candidate. Before he went down, I said, and I'll stand by it still, that he was better than Jason Tatum when he was healthy. He was a much better player than Jason Tatum this season before he went down. He was all NBA first team. I had him written up. I had him as an MVP candidate. I need you to be that Donovan Mitchell again. Because like you said, if not, and you guys lose and you flame out in the first round, he's requesting a trade the day after you guys lose that fucking series.
Yeah.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Darius Garland, I need 3 fucking good games from you to win this fucking series.
Yeah.
I need 3 good games from you. 3 good games. Or give me 2 great and 1 good.
And you need Evan Mobley to answer the call against Paolo.
Correct. I need you to D up, and I need you to provide some fucking offense as well. Jarrett Allen, I need you to lead the fucking series in rebounds. I need you to play an incredible role defensively as the fucking anchor. I need you to collect them defensive 3 seconds and go, yeah! I need to see that shit for all 7 games, bro. That's what I need to fucking see. That's what I need to see for you guys to win. Orlando, for y'all to win, I feel like you need both. You need 3 things, a combination of 3 things. Paolo to cook, there's got to be his coming out party. Franz, you got to fucking step up. You have to step up as your other half of the duo. That's your duty, bro. You have to step up. Now more than ever before. And you got to drag the fucking Cavs offense down to your level of trash offense. Yeah. You got to make this trash offense versus trash offense. Because you have the fucking edge on the defensive end. We know that. So use that defensive advantage and pull these motherfuckers down. That's the plan. There's no other way you're going to win this series. Yeah. You got to do that. And like you said, they got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
They got nothing to fucking lose. Obviously, the dude that you fear seeing at 2 a.m. walking down the street is a nigga with $0 in his pocket, mad tattoos on his fucking face, and a fucking gun. Not the nigga wearing a suit, all this money, all this everything, living lavish, living soft. That's the Cavs. Y'all got everything to lose. You have a rebuild coming up if you lose this series. And I know you said, like what Donovan Mitchell said, like, yo, like, I got to make it to conference finals and shit like that, blah, 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 blah. You feel me? And that's crazy to me. All this time, he's never made it to conference finals. 21 was his best chance as the 1 seed. I just remember that. I'm glad you brought that up. But I think he'll be okay. Not okay, but I think he'll be content winning this series and, like, giving Boston a test but still losing and flaming out. Because with all due respect, Donovan Mitchell, you're not beating Boston. But you lose this series, he's out. And for that, I'm picking the Cavs in 7. It's like I said, bro, could go any which way.
It could go anyway. I was going back and forth, bro.
I've been thinking about this for days. I've been weighing out every single possibility, and I don't know. I just don't trust Franz Wagner. I trust the other 2 factors for the Magic to really happen, for Paolo to step up, for them to bring down that offense too. But I don't have faith in Franz.
Yeah,
I don't.
Franz is gonna have to give you like 3 good games out of 7.
Please, just
and is that even
25.
enough? Yeah,
score 25. Can you do it? I don't know.
He was able to do it before. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, bro. If like last year's Franz was on this team,
you also need timely shots because if it's the 4th quarter, 2 minutes left, and the game is 81-81, Paolo, you might have to hit one of those shots.
Shit, did you ever? I know you mentioned Gary Harris. I'm not gonna lie, I was
did.
low-key random. But did you mention Anthony Black?
I did not, but he is defensively.
Give him 18 minutes, bro. Tell him to go guard Garland. And then you got if you got Anthony Black on Darius Garland and Jonathan Isaac on Donovan Mitchell, that is not a fun time, bro. If you're a Cavs fan,
Suggs out there.
oh
too.
yeah, so I'm bugging out. Suggs too. We didn't even say Suggs.
Suggs might be first team all defense.
Oh my god.
I mean,
bro.
I said Suggs in the beginning.
Bro, Suggs has to sit down and you bring Anthony Black to guard these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you no matter what, you're gonna have one of Suggs, Black, and Isaac out there. You might even have two of them out there at all times. That's not fair, bro. That's not fair for the fucking Cavs, bro. And like you said, they were ducking. You feel me? They didn't want to take the call and play against Philly or Miami. Like you said, it's gonna bite them in the ass because the Magic are inexperienced. Their offense is trash, so on and so forth. Bro, their perimeter defense is nasty. Your two best players play on the fucking perimeter. Are you sure this is what you wanted? Because they about to prove that this is not what you fucking wanted. It's gonna look ugly.
And I'm not gonna lie, Cavs fans, I'm kind of rooting for your downfall.
Jeez, bro. Don't say that. We just had Colin on the show.
I'm sorry, Colin.
We're not doing all that.
I'm just saying this just for storylines.
Just for the storyline.
Just for the off-season storylines.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah. I hope there's no.
Just to make free agency more interesting.
I hope there's no the lights were too bright moment again for the Cavs. Bro, that shit was embarrassing.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. Batman couldn't get that out of me, bro.
Yeah, bro. I wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Orlando plays with that grit. We finished with the East now. We're gonna go over to the West.
Oh man.
1-8. We could low key run through this one. This is the only one like.
Is Zion playing at all?
I don't think so.
Shit.
I think this is like a 3-week injury, which is why I got the Thunder in 5. BI could get you 1 game.
I was gonna say Thunder in 4.
Yeah, but I think BI could get you 1.
I said it was. I think if Zion played, I would have said Thunder in like 5 or 6.
5 is crazy. Zion could get you 2 games.
I was thinking 5-6 with Zion.
Yeah, like Zion will stretch the series to 6 games. But
That nigga will be like, oh, Chet.
yeah, oh my God. Chet would have a broken arm, 2 broken ribs. Yo, Chet taking a charge?
He might have a collapsed lung.
You saw LeBron take the charge?
Yeah,
and that's fucking LeBron.
That was LeBron. Imagine Chet.
Yo, I think Chet weighs less than me, bro. And pause, he got a whole foot 2 inches on me. Pause. Right? He's 7'2", right?
I think he's 7'1", 7'2".
If he's 7'2", he got a foot and 1 inch on me. Pause. And I might weigh more than him. That's crazy. Or we might be the same weight type shit. He's skinny. He's like this. Zion would literally eat him.
Yeah.
He would literally eat him. But I will say there's one thing about Zion, though. Because we did clown him. We clowned him early in the year. We clowned him in November. We had the fucking thumbnail. We had that one thumbnail. But proud of how he played on Tuesday. Answered the call. Shut down all the shit. He dealt with the eating shit with Stephen A. Smith saying, he'll eat the table. I'm quoting. He'll eat the table. He took that shit in stride. He's like, yeah, whatever. I don't really give a fuck. He wasn't emotional about it. I know there's some niggas in the league that would have been emotional about that shit. Klay Thompson. But BI is not going to be enough to get you a series win.
Yeah.
I am banking on one good BI game, though. Just one great BI game. Sorry.
Yeah.
One great BI game. Maybe Trey Murphy plays good in that game as well. But it's just not going your way, bro. You have the defensive personnel, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Not for this team.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough.
I know, like, when they were the 5th seed before they dropped all the way down, we are talking about them giving the Clippers problems. This is not the Clippers.
Yeah.
This is a team better than the Clippers.
And
you got to deal with SGA, J-Dub, Chet. And one thing I want to say, because I know you was about to say something, this is going to be SGA and Chet's coming out party. Promise you.
I would have loved this series a lot more with Zion, man, because the Pelicans, I probably wouldn't have picked them to win the series, but it would have been interesting because you have Trey Murphy to throw at Shea. You have Herb Jones to throw at J-Dub or vice versa, whatever you want to do.
Alvarado, too.
Alvarado. So it could have been interesting. And you have Zion who, I mean, Chet could probably give him problems, but I think Zion's one of those motherfuckers that, like, he's just resilient. So he just would have kept going at him. And eventually he would have just got his 30 regardless. Because we saw it in that Laker game. He was doing all he could. All he needed was a good game from either BI or, I mean, they took BI out early.
Yeah.
or CJ.
He got played off the fucking floor.
Yeah, and they would have been a 7 seed right now.
Mm-hmm.
But man, yeah, I'm gonna go OKC. Without Zion, I'll probably say like I want to say 4 games.
Damn, a sweep? I don't want to say sweep. BI will get you 38 points in one game.
Maybe OKC goes up 3-0 and then
That's what I'm saying. And then BI says, I got to score 38, 40 points.
he gives you like 35 in game 4 in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Go back to OKC and
Get cooked.
Yeah.
And it's over. That's all I'm saying, bro. I mean, I don't even want to say too much. Like, yeah, you got Herb, Alvarado, Trey Murphy. That's not stopping SGA. Okay. And even if you throw them all at SGA, then you letting J-Dub go cook.
I'll say OKC in 5.
Fair enough.
This is a young team. I'm like, can they sweep a team? This Pelicans team was in the playoffs 2 years ago. And
yeah, but only one time. You feel me?
But they took the Suns to 6.
True.
Best record in the league.
True. But you feel me? It was one time.
And that was without Zion.
This is a different team, though.
Yeah.
The Thunder's a way different team. This is not the same Pelicans team, unfortunately. It's not the same BI. No disrespect to BI, but it's not the same BI.
Oh, yeah, BI was tweaking that series.
Yeah, he was. 2-7. Honestly, the most interesting series in all the playoffs, in my opinion. It has to be the most interesting. Justin, you can't say it's anything else.
Yeah.
The Nuggets versus the Lakers. Mike Malone gonna be out there talking his shit again, like he did last year. Deservedly so, but I feel like he low-key dragged it to a certain point. Like at first, I understood where he's coming from. It's like, damn, like even we won the series, and y'all still talking about the Lakers. But it's like even like way after that, like, it was starting to get a little bit corny. But I fuck with Coach Mike Malone. You feel me? They was talking mad shit. AD said, "Yeah, I was talking all that shit. But you still have to see us." Kind of got cooked early in the season, but I'm gonna pick the Nuggets in 6. And I know people are gonna say, "Wait, but Denver swept them last year. Why are you giving the Lakers 2 games?" Bro, the average deficit of that sweep was 6.5 points. Flat. 6.5 flat.
Closest sweep I've ever seen in my life.
That's what I'm saying. 6.5 flat. And I said this last episode. If the ball bounced one other way compared to the other, it could have swayed completely differently.
And I saw some of the clips from that series. Jokic was hitting some fuck you 3-pointers.
Yeah. Maybe he does it again.
Like AD all over his face, shot clock winding down. He just, and that bitch goes in.
Yeah. And my thing is too, like AD was great in that series. I'm not gonna lie, obviously we said it last episode, this is a way better version of AD this year than we saw last year.
Yeah.
He's coming to play. Now the only problem is LeBron is a year older.
Yeah.
LeBron is a year older. Can we see like peak prime LeBron for 3 games? And when I say peak prime LeBron, I know I'm asking for a lot, because this man still gave y'all like 27, 9, and 10 literally last year, and y'all still got swept. Can we expect that again? Could we expect something better? I mean, it low-key feels unfair, but that's what you need to even win the 2 games.
Yeah.
You need D'Lo and Austin to step up. You need Rui to step up. You feel me? You need Taurean Prince to step up. But guess what? You gotta deal with this Serbian motherfucker, Jokic. You have to deal with him. You gotta deal with playoff Jamal Murray, which is still gonna be a thing until he proves me wrong, until he slows down the playoffs for 1 fucking year. Gotta deal with Aaron Gordon. Gotta deal with MPJ, was dealing with 2 different things.
Taking all his unders.
Dealing with 2 different things.
No pun intended.
Going on in the household. It shouldn't be funny. The other one, the Jonte Porter shit's funny because he got banned. But that's just not funny. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. I mean, the Nuggets have had these niggas numbers like for the last year, bro. For like the last year and a half. I don't know if people even know this, like in the community, but like I am a LeBron fan. LeBron is my GOAT. I don't think he got enough to win that number 5, bro, because you got to go through this guy.
Yeah.
This guy who I said I rank right now, early. Yeah, I said it. I think offensively he's better than Kobe and Curry. When you watch him play, you can't really disagree with me too much. You just can't.
Damn, 4 new comments on that video.
That's good. That's fine, bro. I mean, I swear, bro, I'm gonna comment on that too in June. If the Nuggets win a championship, I'm gonna comment on that video again in June.
Oh, you about to stitch it again?
Yeah,
I told y'all motherfuckers.
I'll stitch it again, bro, and I'll have my fucking beef in my fucking hand like that, and I'll be like, yeah, what now, nigga? Y'all can suck my shit. No funny shit. I'm being dead ass too. I'll get the account banned. I don't give a fuck. I'll get us banned at that point, because that's niggas need to stop fucking talking, bro.
We're halfway to be able to go live.
It's all right, bro.
Almost there.
I don't give a fuck. I'll get us banned.
Nuggets, Lakers. Yeah, the closest sweep of all time last year. I was also gonna go with the Nuggets in 6 games. The Nuggets just have the Lakers number, but the Lakers also play them pretty well. If the Lakers want to get this shit to go the distance, they need D'Lo to play how he was playing when LeBron was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna trade that nigga." We need, like, I don't know what the fuck happened, but as soon as LeBron was like, "Yeah, trade deadline next week," D'Lo, pack your bags. D'Lo started playing fucking out of his mind. Yeah. If that D'Lo shows up in the first round, this shit could maybe go 7. Because I remember last year, I think we had the Nuggets Lakers series going to 7.
Yeah.
So, because I think LeBron's gonna show up, Anthony Davis is gonna show up. Anthony Davis might not get you. The thing with Anthony Davis is he might have one game where he'll have like 39 and fucking 17, or he'll have a game where he has 19 and 20 with like 6 blocks. Like it's
which is still really fucking good.
Yeah, which is still like both games are really good, but it's like one or the other. And then LeBron's gonna get you your 25 to 32 with 7 rebounds and 9 assists, but you're gonna need D'Lo to get you at least 19. Yeah. At least you're 19. Austin Reeves gonna have to step up, give you at least like 13 points. Rui Hachimura to step up here and there. You're gonna need it from your guys. You're gonna need Taurean Prince to hit those corner threes, those timely buckets. And I know the Lakers right now, they kind of took a step back defensively, but their offense has been a lot better. So you're also gonna have to rely on those timely stops at the end of the games, because you already know once it's like 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, you know where it's going. It's gonna be Jokic on the high post, and he's gonna try to make some shit work.
Torture.
Or if not that, it's gonna be Jamal Murray and Jokic pick and roll, and they gonna make something happen. But with that being said, I'm going Nuggets in 6 games.
Bro, like, and if I'm LeBron, like you said, you already commented on D'Lo shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to D'Lo's ear, pause tonight, and I'm saying, "Hey, nigga, you out of here in the summer if you don't play," and just walk away and see what happens. But one other thing too is I kind of want to ask you about it too, because I don't know if you saw a clip where Rondo was talking about it, how they beat Jokic, even though it was a different beast, it was a different level of Jokic. They said that the key to winning is like we had mad capable bigs. Yeah. Do you think the Lakers got the capable bigs to win this shit?
Who are their bigs? They got AD, Jackson Hayes, Christian Wood, who's probably not gonna play.
He's not big.
Yeah, he's not even.
That's a problem.
He's like a tweener.
That's what I'm saying. Is you're relying on Jackson Hayes to be that secondary guy compared to AD, DeAndre, and Dwight.
Yeah.
They need another big, bro. They need to pick up a serviceable backup big in the offseason.
Yeah, because the bubble run, you had Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee.
Oh, JaVale.
And they had
DeAndre.
DeAndre?
No. Did they have DeAndre?
That was 2020.
He was in year.
He was on that year. Wasn't he on the Nets that year?
No,
I think he might have been on the Nets.
No, he was on the Nets. He was, or did they pick him up the second year? Or am I tripping?
DeAndre Jordan?
Yeah, did they pick him up the year KD actually played? Because remember, he didn't play the bubble year. I could be bugging, but I feel like they picked him up when KD actually started playing.
Because I remember when KD and Kyrie first signed to the Nets.
He did it too.
DeAndre Jordan. They're like, we want DeAndre Jordan too. Because DeAndre Jordan was on the Knicks.
I remember. When
and then he
went
to he went to the Mavs, I think.
Damn, when was this nigga a Laker? 2022?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I think it was a Laker in 2022. But yeah, you're right. It was JaVale, not DeAndre. Yeah. So you had those 3 capable bigs, but obviously you have a superstar big and 2 very good backup bigs that could start on any number of teams, even contending teams. Right now, you rely on Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, it was 2022.
21-22.
21-22, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, man.
He started the season with the Lakers, and then he went to Philly.
Yeah, he was a Philly boy. I remember that shit. So he didn't even make it to the playoffs where it's that's not the Suns year. That's when they missed it.
21. That was
the Westbrook year.
Yeah, that's when they missed it completely. They were the 11th seed, yeah.
Embarrassing. But nah, man. I'm writing up the Nuggets. You said Nuggets in 6 as well. This is going to be the best series, though, no matter what. It's not going to go to 7, but it's still going to be the best fucking series. And it has potential to go to 7. I just hope it's not a sweep again. Even if it is an entertaining sweep, I hope it's not a sweep again. Because that should be boring.
If it's a sweep again, shit. I might look at Jokic even more differently.
You going to agree with what I said? in the clip.
I don't even think it was crazy what you said. It was just hearing it for the first time. It was like, you even heard Colin in the background. He's like, shit. But like when you really think about it, it's just like
2 MVPs.
he's another motherfucker. He's on my list of guys I have to go see in person.
Bro, 2 MVPs. Potentially 3.
Him and Wemby are on my bucket list. I have to go see them in person.
Who have you seen? I haven't seen too many guys, to be honest with you. I've only been to 3 Knicks games.
So I've seen LeBron twice.
You saw Melo drop 60.
I saw Melo drop 60. I've seen Luka. I mean, I saw D Wade, but not in his prime. This was 2016 D Wade, so he was still good.
Heat or is that Bulls?
Heat.
Got it.
This was
15, 16, not 16, 17.
Yeah, 15, 16. Gotcha. So it was the year before he went to the Bulls. So he was still good. Who else have I seen?
LeBron, nigga.
Yeah, I said that. I seen LeBron twice.
Did you say LeBron?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. That was the first thing you said.
Who else have I seen? I've seen
Gerald Green.
I guess Gerald Green. I've never got to see Brook Lopez.
That's mad random.
I know, but I went to a couple Nets games, and every time I went, Brook Lopez was injured.
I feel you.
Yeah. Who else have I seen? I never got to see Kobe. R.I.P.
Never saw Curry.
Never saw Curry. I low-key want to see Curry.
You know what's crazy, bro? The game that Curry broke the record, me and my brother, weeks in advance, months in advance, were talking about going to that game. And we didn't even think he was going to break the record by then.
I've seen Jimmy Butler, for whatever that means.
Hey, that means something. Depends which version, but it means something.
I was supposed to see Trae Young, but he was out.
Oh, that Christmas game I went to, that I didn't go to.
So
Thank God I didn't spend money on that shit.
I got to see Cam Reddish, I guess.
Wow.
Cam Reddish and Lance Stevenson fresh off a 10-day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah. So it was really just LeBron twice, Luka, and I guess Melo dropping that 60.
Yeah, I wish Knicks games were cheaper, bro. Because I've only been to 3 and I saw an order Giannis on Christmas, which was great.
That was probably lit, yeah.
Yeah, but we got cooked. That was like Enes Kanter, Noah Von. I remember Noah Vonleh blocked that nigga to end it at halftime, or it was to end a quarter, and he just walked over that nigga too. We saw Luka and KP together, and we saw that game. That was 1920 season. That was in November, and we also saw LeBron this year just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So that's been my theory. I mean, I love to see Jokic. I love to see Wemby. Who else do I want to see?
Those are like the 2 on my list. Jokic and Wemby.
Jokic, Wemby. I want to see SGA. Fuck it. I'll go see SGA. Damn, that's kind of like the main 3, because to be honest with you, like Curry's not really like Curry like that. Ant-Man, I mean, if he gets up there, yeah, I'll be with it.
That's another I would low-key want to see too.
It's not something I need though right now.
Oh yeah, need not. For me, Jokic and Wemby are like the 2 that I need to see.
I'm not a John fan, but I'm close to needing to see him. You feel me? Just see what shit he could pull off.
I feel like Celtics, I'd want to go to Boston and see that shit.
I don't give a fuck about no Tatum. I want to go see Jaylen Brown, if anything. You feel me? That's what I want to see.
Nah, I just want to be in that arena, just in general.
Man, that arena overrated as fuck, bro. And I hate when Celtics fans call that shit the Garden. That shit is not the Garden. Bro, that's TD. It's not the Garden. There's only one Garden, and that's Madison Square Garden, the most famous fucking arena in the world. We're not doing that shit.
I would low-key want to see Zion play too.
That'd be cool if he healthy.
Yeah.
That's it though, really, damn.
And
I'm not really worried about no Donovan Mitchell, all due respect. I'm not really worried about Embiid, to be honest with you, because free throws and shit. I'm not really worried about Kawhi at this time of his career. Obviously, I'm not worried about no Paul George. Just a couple guys. Because, like, the guys that I've seen, that those Giannis's, LeBrons, Lukas, like, they play every fucking game. Like, they're going to come play at their full ability. Am I really going to risk money to go see Paul George drop 13? Either 13 or 30? No. Ant-Man's still not, like, superstar consistent. Like, that's why I want to see SGA. SGA is superstar consistent. Wemby's a young phenom. Jokic is always going to come play. Always going to have a good fucking game. Maybe he might not drop 25 in every single one, but it's going to be 17 assists, 15 rebounds type shit. I'm down to go. We'll see how the tickets look next season.
I got to see Jokic play.
And if they champions this year, you already know that price is going to bump all the way up from that shit.
I got to see Jokic. Good thing we didn't go see them play this year because we fucking smoked them.
Yeah. we put the niggas in the
pack.
Smoked them. If we see them in the finals, I'm going to go take out a loan. But hey, I need this shit. I got to go see this game. Bank on that. What you need this for? Buy a house? I'm a lie. Some bullshit. Take that shit, go see the Knicks, bro. Them tickets gonna be fucking expensive, bro. Like the top, that fishbowl shit, how much you think that's gonna be?
It might be like 800 just to get in the
I
building.
don't think so.
You think more?
I think it's gonna be more. I would not be surprised if tonight it's like 600 to get in.
Nah, I think it's like
Don't say it's 4.
for just one ticket.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Nah,
more
I
than
think
4.
it might be like 4.
Just to get in right now?
Yeah.
Bro, for us to get in, it was 4 for LeBron, remember?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
It was 3 or 4 just to get in, nigga.
Yeah,
Finals, that shit's gonna be 1,400 to get in.
which is crazy.
Put that shit on
That shit was-
Afterpay.
That
Yo.
shit, Kelly Oubre was like, you got all those motherfuckers paying those seats courtside and they don't even fucking watch the game.
That's what I'm saying. That should piss me off. If I was courtside, bro. If I was courtside next to Melo and D-Thang, oh man, that would have been the best experience of all time. I can't even lie to you, twin. I can't lie. But let's move on to 3 and 6. I feel like this is kind of an underrated series.
Yeah,
T-Wolves versus the Suns. I'm gonna just say it flat out right now. I got the T-Wolves in 7. Another 7-game series, bro.
yeah, this is tough.
I think this is only the second 7-game series that I've picked so far. I'm picking the T-Wolves. Gonna be Ant-Man's coming out party. I know Towns didn't really do too good in his last 2 games, but at least he got kind of like that rust off. Hopefully he comes to play for the series. I don't know. Obviously playoff basketball is different. Gobert was the anchor to the best fucking defense in the NBA. I don't think that's anything to snark at. There's gonna be a big fucking deal. You feel me?
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be some fucking problems. It's gonna be some fucking problems. Who am I forgetting? Fuck, who am I forgetting?
For-
Who am I
from-
forgetting?
from what
From the
team?
Wolves. From the Wolves. Who am I forgetting?
McDaniels.
Yeah,
Nas Reed.
McDaniels. Oh shit, and Nas Reed. Nas Reed gonna come play. He's liable to give you at least one very good fucking game. Jim McDaniels gonna cook too as well. Hopefully we see some J Mac minutes. Love to see some J Mac minutes. See if they're productive. A lot of people are blinded by the D Book, Kevin Durant. I don't really care too much, bro. You could let them get theirs, and then who else is gonna go off for y'all? Bradley Beal might have 2-3 good games out of 7, but the rest of them are gonna be
Yeah.
stinkers, and you got to deal with that defense. I don't really got too much faith in Phoenix right now to win the series.
Nah, yeah. I remember when this matchup first came about. A lot of people were like, "Damn, what a tough draw for the Timberwolves. This kind of
It's not a
sucks."
tough draw.
And I kind of see what some people are saying because Timberwolves defend the perimeter and they defend the 3-point line and the paint really well, while the Phoenix Suns are one of the best mid-range shooting teams. And we always like to talk about those mid-range guys in the playoffs. Yeah, the Suns do have Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, 2 of the best scorers in the league. Bradley Beal's still there. And yeah, like I said, he'll probably give you 2 to 3 games or 2.5 games in a 7-game series. And this is a series I thought about a lot too. I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, Suns in 6, they just have too much firepower." That they do, but I think the Timberwolves, they like defensively, they've shown all season long consistently that they can hang in with the best of the teams and they'll be in there. I know they played the last game of the season and the Suns fucking destroyed them, but I'm not really like,
I got no stock in that.
yeah, I have no stock in that game. I also had the Timberwolves in 7. I think the Timberwolves defensively is just really fucking disgusting. I do think Anthony Edwards has to be like the best player in the series, or at least the second best, for them to like undoubtedly like win the series. Because I know Cat's coming back from injury, so I don't know how he's gonna be, but Cat's gonna have to give you like 3 good games in a 7-game series, which is gonna be tough. Because I don't know where you're gonna get the other 4 games from. Maybe Anthony Edwards gonna have to give you 40 or something. Because Suns defense is not that good at all.
Fourth quarter offense is the worst.
And that's another thing that people think about with the Timberwolves. The fourth quarter offense is and the Suns have 2 guys that could close out for you. But I think I'm gonna ride with the Timberwolves, bro. It's tough. This is a series that I think is gonna go all the way to 7 games.
100%.
All the way.
100%.
But I'm gonna just ride with the Timberwolves pause just because they've been consistently one of the top teams all year long, and the Suns have been mediocre. Whether it's injuries or not, I've seen it both ways. Everyone playing, like the three stars playing together, one of them out. This team has been kind of pretty mid for the entirety of the season. They've been hovering anywhere between 6 and like 9 throughout the entire season. So I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves in 7 games.
Got you. I'm going T-Wolves in 7 as well. And the last series in the West, 4 and 5, part 3, Boogaloo, the Mavs versus the Clippers. But it's not going to be as entertaining as 2020 and 2021.
Yeah.
Because Kawhi Leonard, is he going to even play in this series?
So I saw something that Sham said. Sham said, cautious optimism, Kawhi plays game 1.
But Skip Bayless, I know Skip Bayless said that Kawhi is definitely not playing game 1.
Yeah, so we don't know.
If Kawhi does not play at all because of the knee swelling, I have the Mavs in 5. Mavs in fucking 5. Undoubtedly so. If Kawhi does play from game 1 to game whatever, I got the Mavs in 6. It's only going to be a 1-game difference. And people could point back to the history, but guess what? Luka Doncic now is much better than he was in 2020 and 2021.
Yeah.
Which is unbelievable to say because in those 2 years, he looked like a Hall of Fame talent. He looks even fucking better. Even fucking better. His help is not Porzingis standing in the corner. It's Kyrie Irving.
Who's been playing out of his mind.
His bigs, you got Lively and Gafford and PJ. You got the help. You got THJ who could give you some good fucking games. At least go get me fucking 14, 15 points. Don't miss too many shots, bro. Please.
Yeah, he could give you 2 games in a 7-game series. I remember 2021, he gave you like...
He was playing pretty fucking good.
He gave you like 4 games.
That nigga was better than KP.
Yeah.
He was really better than Porzingis.
He gave you like 4 or 5 games in that series.
You look at the other side. Paul George has gotten worse. He is not the same. He has gotten worse in the last 3 years compared to Paul George of 2020 and 2021. Kawhi Leonard, you got to be cautious with him. You have to be cautious with him. Harden is old. He's kind of been on a downward spiral the last couple of weeks. I'm not having too much faith in him. We know playoff Harden, unfortunately. Russell Westbrook, non-factor. You are a non-factor in the series to me. Oh, but he did 40 against the Suns last year. You're a non-factor this year. I'm not worried about you at all. Haven't you noticed just now when I say I'm not worried about so-and-so person, it always comes true? I say I'm not worried about anyone else in the Warriors when it comes to playing game, especially Klay Thompson. I say I'm super not worried about him. Brother dropped 0 points. Someone else was able to pick up Steph Curry. And Steph Curry didn't even go nuts or nothing. I'm not worried about Westbrook. I'm not worried about Harden. I'm not worried about Paul George. Clippers are not getting out of the first round.
Yeah, the Kawhi Leonard injury, excuse me. Don't know how long he's gonna be out for. I had it in I didn't really give it too much thought about the length of the series without Kawhi Leonard. With Kawhi Leonard, I was saying I had the Mavericks in 7.
Wow.
With Kawhi Leonard. Without though, shit. This is very tough because I'm not gonna say I don't know. I don't know if I have. Because Paul George, I feel like at this point he's accepted that he is a number 2. He's fully accepted that. So I don't know if he's gonna go into the series like, damn, I gotta do what I do and kind of like put this shit together, but I don't know. And then James Harden, we've seen the history of his playoff blunders and playoff performances. I don't think shit is gonna change. This Mavericks team is scary. Mm-hmm. They've gotten hot at the right time. This is not a team I'd want to play right now. You said it best. Luka's been playing out of his mind, and he's even better than he was 2 years ago. Kyrie is a co-star I would like to have on my team in a playoff. If he's your Robin, I would love to have Kyrie on my team. So yeah, you have everything kind of going in Dallas's favor. Their defense has been picking it up a lot lately too. Luka is no slouch on defense. I know he's not no stopper, but
he's average.
Yeah, he's
that's
average,
all we're asking
and
for.
that's all you're asking of him. Without Kawhi Leonard, shit. I was gonna say 6, but I'm like, I feel like that's kind of generous. Cause I'm like, cause I could see them winning a game, but I'm like, how are they gonna win that second game?
They're not.
It's tough. So without Kawhi, I think it's tough, man. I want to say Mavs in 6 without Kawhi, but then it's tough. I don't know how they're gonna win that second game.
Yeah, I just had to pull this up real quick.
I think it'll be 5, but that game, that 6th game, would be by the bounce of the ball, and I think Dallas just closes it.
It's not gonna be close enough for the bounce of the ball, man. Trust me, bro. It's not going to 6, bro. It's not. It's just not. Now, I just want you to hear this, Justin.
Yeah.
First go around against the Clippers, Luka 31, 9.8, 8.7, splits of 50 flat, 36, and this is the crazy shit. 65% from the free throw line.
Damn.
That's kind of wild. He missed that many free throws, and he still averaged 31. This one's gonna fuck with you even more. The second year, 35.7, 7.9, and 10.3. The splits, 49 flat, 40.8, 52.9.
Damn.
Terrible from the fucking line.
So if that motherfucker just made like 75%, they probably win that series.
Yeah, I don't know why he was such a poor free throw shooter too in those series. I mean, career wise, he's like 75%. This year he's 78.6, but it's like, damn, you couldn't give us 70%. But bro, this is him shooting like shit from the line.
Yeah.
This is him shooting like shit from the line. I'm confident he's gonna shoot better from the line. Luka, his style, let's try to predict it. I'm gonna go like 38.2, like 8.1 rebounds. Let's go 8 assists. I don't really think he got to go out there and play make like that.
38.2.
Yeah,
So he's gonna average 40
points.
Shit.
Bro, he just did that. He averaged 31 and then close to 36 with peak defensive Paul George and Kawhi Leonard on him. You don't got to worry about Kawhi at all. And Paul George is not like that defensive like it was a couple years ago.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think he'll average like 35, 36. Not to say like they're going to lock him up, but I think now he has Kyrie, who could probably average 27 to 28 in the series.
Yeah.
So it could
He's
kind
a
of
good 26, yeah.
He could kind of like pump the brakes a little bit. Because when he had Porzingis,
He had to.
He literally had to do all that. Kyrie could kind of give him a break. So I'll say Luka averages like 35, 36.
Man, this is going to be a whooping. This is going to be a literal whooping.
With Kawhi, I had Mavs in 7, but without him, shit, I don't know how you're going to win 2.
Mavs are winning this no matter what.
Yeah.
If Luka don't go down, Mavs are winning this no matter what.
I think so too.
And without Kawhi, 5 games. With Kawhi, 6 games. That's it. You're not winning the series. And then what happens? People say Paul George to Philly. So you're just going to team hop and just to not win a championship again? How many teams are going to hop on? How many superstars waves are you going to hop on before you give up? Before you go and try to be the fucking man for once. For the first time in like what? 6 years? 7 years? We ain't never going to see that shit again. Paul George really going to retire without a ring. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. If I'm the Clippers, I'll let him walk. If he underperforms in this series, I'll let him walk. I got no problem doing it. What do we have to lose? Nigga ain't done shit for us since he got here. Yeah, you got to 1 conference finals in 4 years, 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Ain't done shit else.
That's
Y'all missed the playoffs 1 year.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah, y'all missed the playoffs 1 year. Might as well take a gamble and let him go. Find a better co-star for Kawhi. A healthier one. A better one. In all shapes and forms. But I will say this. Hats off to both of them for playing way more games than I expected. Gotta tip my cap to them. Congratulations, guys. Proud of y'all. But that's it for our playoff predictions, Justin. I'm fucking hype, bro. Literally within... It sucks because I'm going to get a cut.
1 o'clock, first game.
But in 40 minutes, in 42 minutes, playoff basketball, we're going to see balls bouncing again.
Pause.
In a more intense setting. I'm going to miss the first 30 minutes of that Magic Cavs game, but I'm locked in for the rest of the fucking night. I'm about to have the NBA playoffs on the TV. I have the Yankee game on the phone or on the laptop. Straight chilling, bro. And it's 420.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what your plans is. You got any 420 plans?
Let's watch my Knicks. Watch the Lakers.
All of it sober.
Yep.
Feel you type shit. I want to be locked in.
I think Applebee's has a deal for 420.
What?
For the boneless wings.
The thing is, I don't even like Applebee's, but that's funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
I forgot who it was. It might have been Applebee's.
I think I'm gonna get a dinner box. I think I'm gonna just go back to my girl's house, get a fucking. I'm gonna tell her to get the big dinner box too. For 2 people, that's some big bag
Dinner
shit.
box from what? Pizza Hut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 2 people with some big bag shit, but guess what? I'm gonna be fried, nigga. I'm gonna be big fried. I ain't gonna hold you. And I'm gonna be eating my nigga from like 1:30 all the way to like fucking 12, bro. Real G shit, bro. That's all I gotta say. You got any shout outs, bro?
Shout out to the New York Knicks. Let's go. Let's go Knicks.
Let's go fucking Knicks. Any other shout outs? That's it.
Fuck the Bulls.
Damn, nigga. Alright. I mean, that's not really a shout out, but fuck Klay Thompson, nigga. Time to retire from the NBA at least. I want to see him put on a, was it the Guangzhou Tigers jersey?
Oh yeah.
I need to see him put that shit on. And that shit where he picks up the phone, he's like, "Ni hao." That's about to be your life, bro. Walking around the streets saying "ni hao" to everybody, all your teammates, everything.
I love that fucking shit of Draymond with the mic. He's like, Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. But he played better than Klay. That's the worst part.
Oh man, that shit was hilarious.
Also, by the way, salute to my nigga Leo, who's leaving as we speak.
Oh, he's
To
leaving
go
right
to the
now.
army, yeah.
Shit, shout out to Leo.
To go kill ISIS members and shit. Told that. That's not a funny joke. Let me stop. Hold on. Just to walk us out of here, bro. I need to get this fade.
If you guys are listening on audio, please give us 5 stars. Please like. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Please like the video. If you guys want to talk shit on TikTok, follow us at the J&J Podcast. You could do that if you want. Viewers, discretion advised, and do that with caution. Follow us on IG at the JJ Podcast 1. And thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Shout out to the Habib show.
Wow. I'm out.
That's crazy. All right, peace.